pandemic situation. We get that these things should not these things should not go by without getting our attention, to let us know that God wants us to have a relationship with him. Revelations 3:20 says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man will hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me. I need to let you know, America, I need to let you know, Warren, Ohio, I need to let you know, world, God is knocking at the door. Amen. Do we want to let him in? Do we want to let him in? Amen. Look at your children sitting by you, give them a high five and tell them, listen. Amen. Exodus 12, chapter 7, verse 7 says, amen. And they took the blood and they struck it on 2 posts. And on the upper doorpost of the house, wherein they shall eat it. When you look at this text here, you notice, and we're very familiar with this, they took the blood. After they sacrificed the animal, they drained the blood into a basin. And they took, and they dipped it, and they put it on the doorpost of the sides and across the top, the lintel. It was important that everybody applied the blood to every house. You missed a good praise moment right there. I said it was important that everybody applied the blood to every house. God was coming to get Israel, but he had to apply the blood to your own house. God was coming to save a nation, but it didn't matter if the blood wasn't on your house. You see, you need to understand that the blood might be on the nation, but it ain't going to save you because God said you're a chosen nation. If you ain't got the blood on your house, death angel still was going to come by. They had to go through every house. They didn't care that they were Israelites. It didn't matter that they were from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It didn't matter if their pedigree said they were of royalty. It didn't matter if when they looked at their bloodline, they were from the seed of Joseph or from the tribe of Judah. God wasn't looking for if you were just named Israelite in the land of Goshen. But he wanted to know, was there blood on your doorpost? I need to make an announcement right now. I'm glad you go to church sometime. I'm glad you read your Bible every now and then. I'm glad you get communion every once in a while. And I'm glad that your church, your name is on somebody's church roll. But I need to let you know, when he comes to do the call for salvation, he's not going to say everybody to go to restoration, come on in. He's not going to say everybody from the Father's house, come on in. But he's going to say, who got blood on their house? Is your house covered in the blood of Jesus? Don't worry about your neighbor. Don't worry about your friend. Don't worry about the other folk. But you better get your house covered. You better get your house covered in the blood. Because nothing else can keep you but the blood. The blood of Jesus has power. Somebody give God a praise. Listen, the blood that was used to protect them, keep them. Listen, the death angel came through the land and didn't avoid the Pharaoh. The death angel came through the land and the mighty soldiers couldn't stop him. The death angel came through the land and it didn't matter what connections you had, if you were of the nation of Israel or not. Listen to this. The death angel came through the land. And Moses couldn't just say, I'm Moses, just go on by. It didn't matter if you were a pharaoh, if you were a soldier, or if your name was Moses. The question was, do you have the blood on your post? He didn't say, did you hear the man of God Moses speak? Then you all right. Did you do what Moses said? Then are you all right, but did you put the blood on your doorpost? I'm glad that you want to listen to me this morning, but I need to let you know Walker can't get you into heaven. I'm glad you wanted to tune in this morning, but get you in, but only the blood of Jesus. I can tell you what God has to say, but only God can get you in. What can wash away my sin? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is that flow that makes me white as snow. No, and I know nothing but the blood of Jesus. So if you a mess, try the blood. If you a drug addict, try the blood. If you a prostitute, try the blood. If you a homosexual, yes, try the blood. If you a liar, try the blood. A deceiver, try the blood. If you're in church but ain't saved, try the blood. It still works. Still got power. Still got power. And God Almighty, somebody get God. Bring in this house. Let it be plain, you gotta be saved. Confess with your mouth. Not grandma's mouth. Not mama's mouth. Not grandpa's mouth. Not your Sunday school teacher's mouth. Not your pastor's mouth. But confess with your mouth. The Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. And believe in your heart. You shall be saved. I'm telling you right now, you better get it right. The handwriting is on the wall. I can't say when, but I know it's getting ready. I got peace because I got my insurance policy together. I know that when the time comes, I know that I'm going from here to glory, which is far better. You ought to give God a praise and tell him thank you. Coming out of Egypt. Verse 11 says, and thus shall ye eat it, with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, your staff in your hand, and you shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. Right here, the children of Israel are given some instructions. They're told 4 things that they are to do. This is at the evening. This is a time when, like everybody else, you get comfortable. I don't know about you, but when I go home, one of the first things I like to do is take off my shoes. Hang up my coat, take off my shoes. I like to get comfortable. If we're going to sit around and eat at the table, I eat in the living room half the time. I eat watching TV. But I like to get comfortable, and I like to get myself in a very comfortable position because I know I'm going to be there a while. I take my coat off, take my jacket off. Amen, because I get in a comfortable place. Because I've been running all day, whether I'm coming from work or coming from church. And so I get into a place where I can rest and enjoy my meal. And when you look at the customs of the old days, in the biblical days, they wore sandals for their shoes. Amen. They wore long girded robes that they had on. But God gives Moses some instructions. He says, I need you to give them some instructions. Don't eat like you normally eat. Don't act like you normally do. He says, I want them to have their loins girded. All the people from the east, when they journeyed by foot. And when they would go places, they would gather up their vests around their loins so they could walk more comfortably. This was used, they would fasten them around themselves. And they would do this whenever they were about to go someplace. But when they were relaxing, they would let it just free flow and let it hang. But he says, I know you usually eat with your robe hanging down loose. But this time I want you to eat with your robe pulled up and girded up in your loins. He says not only that, usually when you come in to eat, you take off your sandals. Because they ate on the floor. And so eating on the floor, having sandals on, it was uncomfortable to sit down on the floor with sandals. It was easier just to take them off their feet. They didn't want to bring the dirt traveling from the road into the house to where they were going to be sitting to eat. But he says, don't take your shoes off. He said, tonight, I need you to eat with your shoes on. He says, put your staff in your hand. This was what the pilgrims used when they were ready to travel a long journey. He says, listen, I want you to get to the table, and I want you to eat with your loins girded, with your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. And then he says, when you begin to eat, I need you to eat in haste. I need you to eat like you in a hurry, because I'm about to do something suddenly. I'm about to make a suddenly move. Restoration, you know what I'm talking about. A suddenly move. He let him know that I'm about to do something suddenly. Listen to the picture, if you can understand what was going on. It is nighttime. The sun has set. Egypt is now resting and about to call it a good night. They're about to go to bed and laying up in their bed. But Israel, the tribe of Israel, has put blood on their doorpost. They've ate a good meal. They've relaxed, but they have not taken off their shoes. You got Egypt with their shoes off, ready to go to bed. But you got Israel with their shoes on, ready to take a journey. You got Egypt with their staff put aside. But you got Israel with the staff in their hand. You got Egypt with their loins hanging down, their robes hanging down. But you got Egypt, got Israel, got their loins girded up. You got Israel that's eating hurry so they can get ready to go. But you got Egypt just enjoying eating the feast of the Lamb. What you have is two different scenarios. The question is, while coronavirus is going on, what does your house look like? Does your house look like Egypt, or does your house look like Israel? Are you in preparation for God to do something, or are you acting like the devil's about to take you out? Are you ready for God to move? I don't know about you, but every time I see something catastrophic going on, I begin to open up my spiritual eye and say, God, what are you up to? Every time I see a major event going on, I want to open up my spiritual eye and say, God, what are you up to? I've come to tell the church of the Most High God, get your house in order. I've come to tell the church of the Most High God, get in your position of praise. Get in your posture of worship. Get ready for God about to do something. I can't say when, but I can say God's up to something. If you know God's up to something, open up your mouth and give God a praise. I want to encourage somebody today that God will not leave you. God will not forsake you. The God we serve will not abandon you. Even in the midst of this desperate and trying situation, I want to encourage you that God will bring you through. Amen. It wasn't until the land of Egypt endured 10 plagues that they witnessed the powerful hand of God, bringing them out and giving them an exit heading toward the land of Canaan. I can't really say how long America we're going to be going through this thing. I really can't say, Warren, what church is going to look like next week. I can't say what our job situation is going to be coming down close into the future. But I will let you know that Jesus Christ is still King of Kings and still Lord of Lords. I can let you know that he has never failed us yet. I don't know what's coming, but I do believe there might be some difficult days ahead. But I come to let you know that even though we're in the midst of a storm, I would rather be in a storm with Jesus than a storm all by myself. In Acts chapter 27, verse 31, the RSV version says, Paul said to the centurion and to the soldiers, unless these men stay in the ship, you cannot be saved. I want to let you know as I get ready to close out this service that no matter what's going on in your life, stay in the ship. I don't care how you feel, stay in the ship. If you ain't never been on the ship, you need to get in the ship. I need to let you know, as long as you got breath in your body, it ain't too late to get saved right now. As long as you got strength in your body, it ain't too late to get saved right now. All you got to do is confess your sins and ask Jesus to come into your your life. And I come to tell you, if you call on him, he will come. He will come, and he is able to fill you with the power of his Holy Ghost. I want to let you know that it ain't too late to get your house together. It ain't too late to turn your life around. But don't let man deceive you, but understand the signs of the time. The enemy is trying to implant fear. The enemy is trying to make us feel like it's over. But I've come to tell you that you can get it right now. When you look at this text in Acts, you have Paul on the ship headed over to Rome. And if you look at here, there's several voices that begin to speak. In verse 11, it's the owners that's giving bad advice about taking the ship. In verse 30, it's the shipmen that wanted to get off the ship. In verse 42, it's the soldiers that panicked and wanted to kill them. But it was Paul that spoke the words and let them know that no matter what you see, stay on the ship. In 23, he said, "For there stood by me this night an angel of God, whose I am and who I serve, saying, Fear not, thou must be brought before Caesar. God hath given thee all them that sail with thee." I want to encourage somebody right now that no matter what you're going through, stay on the ship. Paul was on the ship, and all kind of folk was talking. All kind of people had opinions. All kind of people said what you should do. Paul didn't give you his opinion. He said at nighttime he had a visitation from an angel. God wanted to give Paul a word to tell the people that in the midst of the storm, I got your back. In the midst of the storm, I'm going to keep your life. In the midst of the storm, I'm going to spare your soul. In the midst of the storm, I'm going to keep you. So no matter what you do, stay on the ship. No matter how it looks, stay on the ship. What am I trying to tell you? It might get rough, but give God some praise. It might get hard, but give God some praise. It might get difficult, but give God some praise. You might not feel good, but give God some praise. You might be going through, but give God some praise. Folks might talk about you, but give God some praise. People might doubt you, but give God some praise. The enemy might come against you, but give God some praise. I don't know about you, but I'm going to keep on giving God some praise, because I know that he is the keeper of my life. I know that he is the provider for my soul. I know that he is my way maker. I know that he is my deliverer. I know that he is my strong tower. I know that he is my leading post. I know that he is my provider. I know that he is my banner. I know that he is my joy. I know that he is my peace. I know that he is my all in all. I like what God told Moses to go under the people and tell them who I am. He said, "Who are you?" He said, "Tell them I am that I am." Go unto them and say, "I am that scripture." I come to let somebody know that God is a great I am. If you believe that, open up your mouth. Give God some praise. We're going to come out of Egypt. We're coming out of this bondage. We're coming out of this crazy place. But what you can't avoid, you got to make a decision for yourself.
Yes, Lord.
That is, are you going to choose Jesus Christ? I didn't say choose going to a church. It's not about church attendance, though you need to be at a church. It's not about trying to do the right thing. People think if they morally live all right, they're okay. I need to let you know there's some morally good people going to hell. Because morals cannot save you. Only Jesus Christ. Do not allow this season to go by without making sure your life is together. You want to be sure that your soul has been anchored in Jesus Christ. Don't know what tomorrow's going to hold. I don't know what it's going to bring. But I do know God is in control. So I encourage you today, do a self-check and a self-evaluation. Take this season. Spend time with yourself. Spend time with God. You don't have to have all the hoopla. God's given you time. Spend time and make sure your life is right with Jesus Christ. If He wants you to know that your life is right, that you're saved, that you've confessed. Read Romans 10, 9 and 10. Make sure you've confessed that you believe and you've accepted Him into your life. Once you've done that, then talk to your children. Let them know that God saves. Let them know how much God loves them. We try to look at all the do's and the don'ts, what you can and can't do. Don't worry about what you can and can't do. Develop a relationship. Here's what you find out. This is what I found out. It ain't what I can't do. It's what I don't want to do. When you fall in love with God, there's just some things you just don't want to do. You don't want to cheat on God because you love Him. You don't want to have another idolatrous affair because you love Him. You don't want to miss church on Sunday because you love Him. At this time, make sure your life is right with God. If you don't know that, believe me, you can pray with us right now. Father, it's in the name of Jesus that we come and we thank you for the truth of the fact that you're going to escort us out of the land of Egypt. This place of bondage, this hard place. God, we know that it will come to pass and it will end. It's our prayer today, God, that you would bless, that you would touch. And that those that are here today, those that are online, those that are listening on YouTube and Facebook, God, we pray that they would experience your healing power and know that you are a God that's able to save, to heal, and to keep them. God, we pray, God, that anyone that does not know you, we pray right now that they would ask you to come into the light. They would acknowledge that it was you that went to the cross to die. You died on the cross, you were buried, and 3 days later you got up with all power in your hand. It's that Jesus that we're coming to and saying, if you ask Him to come into your life, He will do it. Ask Him to come into your life, forgive you for your sins, and cleanse you from all unrighteousness. And I know that God is faithful to do that. God bless you, and amen. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for being with us today. Amen. Let's give God, wherever you are, give God a hand. We have a couple of announcements we want to make, that we will be live for Bible study on Facebook and on YouTube this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Please feel free to tune in for our Bible study and our services next Sunday. How we will conduct service next Sunday, we probably won't decide till Friday evening, Saturday morning. But we will come to you one way or the other. So whether it's from our living room, from the sanctuary, or whether we're all back together again, be looking out for us on YouTube and on Facebook. Praying for you. For those who would like to give an offering to the ministry, know that you can give through Givelify. Amen. If you download the Givelify app, you can give your offering there. Also, you can give through the Cash app, $RCF 760. That's $RCF 760. If you do that, you can give. You can also mail your offering in if you'd like to do that. You can mail it into Restoration at 760 Main Avenue, Warren, Ohio, 44483. The address again is 760 Main Avenue, Warren, Ohio, 44483. And for those who just want to take a ride out of the house, I'm going to give you a spot to go. You can take a ride, come to the church, and drop your offering in the mailbox. That's the last thing we have for you to give today. Givelify, download the app, and give to the church there. Cash app, $RCF 760. You can mail it in, or you can drop it into the mailbox of the church. Amen. Praying for you. If you have any prayer requests, please send them in to church@restoreme.org. That's church@restoreme.org. Or feel free to email me, Pastor Walker, @restoreme.org. That's Pastor Walker @restoreme.org or church@restoreme.org. Send in any prayer requests you have. Put them on our page. We will make sure that we will follow up with those prayer requests. And if need be, we will follow up with you. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. We pray that you have a blessed week.